Good morning, everybody. I hope all you have given your second monthly test exam, and if you are not, then you should complete on time your second monthly test exam, and you have to submit in our created WhatsApp group. And I have given the last date for submit your second monthly test. You should follow this date. Now today I'll discuss from chapter 11 section formula. And in this chapter you have to learn only one formula specially, and others you have learned already in class 9, and with this one formula you can complete this chapter. And I think you can understand with the word of this section, that means part you will get. So let's start. Today we'll know about a section formula, midpoint, distance between 2 points, and centroid of a triangle. About this we'll learn today. So first, here we learn about section formula. See here, in section formula, try to understand this diagram first. This is a line segment, and you know, for making any line segment we need two endpoint, and for these two endpoint you will get coordinate also. See, this P is one endpoint and Q also another endpoint. Always will get in question also. And I have given here the coordinate of P x1 y1 and the coordinate of Q x2 y2. And see, one more point you can see here, that is R. This R divided this line segment PQ in the ratio of M1 is to M2. That means you will try to understand with a particular example. That means this R divided this line segment. Suppose this line segment, total line segment length is 7. Just to consider, total line segment, this length of this line segment is 7. That means this M1 can be 4, M1 can be 4 and M2 can be 3. Just for example, 4 is to 3. So these are divided this line segment into M1 is to M2 in this ratio. Always you will get this kind of question when line segment will be given. Now we'll read this. P and Q be 2 points. P and Q be any 2 points in a plane, and R be any point on the line segment. Joining the points P and Q such that, see, their ratio is given. PR, that means PR this much. PR is to RQ. M1 is to M2. This ratio is a very important. Without this ratio we cannot use this formula. We need ratio. Now we say that the point R, always we'll say like this, R divides the line segment PQ in the ratio of M1 is to M2, and the coordinate of P this one, coordinate of Q this one, and coordinate of R we consider here this one, x1 comma y. And listen, always you have to denote any point in first bracket. Without first bracket your point will be wrong. So when you are going to write any point you should use first bracket. I hope it is clear for you. Now we are going to find out this formula. By which formula we have to find out this? This is the formula. We'll try to find out the coordinate of R, that means x and y. Individually we can find out. And with these two formula you can solve different kind of problem. So according to problem you have to use this formula, but formula always be same. Formula always be same. So before going to complete any sum, you should read given question 2-3 times. And after getting the question, try to solve it. Okay. Now formula for x this is a very easy formula. You can memorize in this way. There's a ratio. Always you have to write in the plus form. M1 plus M2, and here M1 x2 plus M2 x1, and y is equals to M1 y2 plus M2 y1 by M1 plus M2. M1 plus M2. This formula is called section formula. This formula is called section formula. And with this formula, you can find out the coordinate of R. Coordinate of R. Now, in question you will get this kind of question. A line segment PQ is divided by the x-axis. Only it will be given like this, divided by x-axis. And we know x-axis means the coordinate of that point will be x comma 0. So when it will be given to you the line segment divided by x-axis, then that means you have to use that x comma 0. PQ, the line segment PQ divided by x comma 0. Suppose it is written divided by y-axis, that means you should write the line segment PQ divided by 0 comma y. By this point 0 comma y. Okay, that's why I wrote divided by y-axis, that means coordinate will be 0 comma y, and divided by x-axis, that means coordinate will be x comma 0. You will get. Now midpoint, you know about midpoint. P and Q again 2 point, and we are considering here R is the midpoint of PQ. Suppose this is a line segment and exactly this is midpoint. This is midpoint, and coordinate of this midpoint we are considering here R. So what will be the result? Coordinate of R x1 plus x2, that means here P and here it is Q. Midpoint, coordinate of the midpoint is x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Midpoint. With these two formula, this formula you can find out midpoint of any 2 points. Midpoint. Now distance between 2 points. Distance between 2 points, that means length. Suppose this is the line segment and coordinate of P already you know, that is this is P, and this one is also one endpoint, that is Q. We have to find out the distance between PQ, that means the length of PQ. Formula is under root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. With this formula you can find out distance between P and Q. With this formula you can find out distance between P and Q with the given coordinates. Distance between 2 points. You have learned in class 9. Now last one, centroid of a triangle. Centroid of a triangle. Centroid, before going to centroid you have to learn about median of a triangle. The point where the median of a triangle meet is called centroid of the triangle. Median, suppose this is the midpoint of Q1, this is the midpoint of PR, and this is the midpoint of PQ. This is the midpoint of PQ. So if we join this all the median will get one intersection point, this one intersection point, and this intersection point is called centroid of that triangle. Centroid of that triangle. Okay. And one more thing from this centroid of this triangle, centroid always divided median in 2:1 ratio. 2:1 ratio. Which ratio? 2:1. That's centroid. centroid of a triangle always divide the median 2:1 in this ratio. Okay, see here I have written G is the centroid of the triangle PQR, and centroid always divided the median in the ratio of 2:1. Now we have to find out the coordinate of the centroid G. We have to find out coordinate of the centroid G. That will be very easy. How many coordinates are there? 3, P, Q, R. So we have to add x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. This is the coordinate of the centroid. This is the coordinate of the centroid. So with the help of these 4 formulas, section formula, midpoint, distance between 2 points, and centroid of a triangle, with this 4 formula you can solve this chapter 11 section formula. Then also I'll provide you PDF file for this chapter 11, but you should try to solve all the problem by yourself by taking help from example. Then you can take help from our that provided PDF also. And all the problem you have to write down, and you have to practice two, three times, because now we are not able to teach in the classroom, so that's why I'm telling. So thank you, God bless you, take care.